Here's the quick rundown of today's top stories, Friday, July 4th. Hontiveros says that the impeachment court spokesperson statements do not reflect sentiments of all senator judges. Senator Risa Hontiveros on Friday, July 4th, clarified that the Senate impeachment court's recent pronouncements regarding the trial of Vice President Sara Duterte do not reflect the sentiments of all senator judges. Hontiveros made the statement after attorney Reggie Tongol said that the impeachment court will not reconvene for the trial until and unless the House of Representatives complies with the two orders it issued last June 10th during a press conference a few days ago. Tongol also said that Senate President Francis Chiz Escudero, who is acting as the presiding officer of the impeachment court, is being cautious against convening the court until the Senate presidency in the 20th Congress is settled. 8 Filipino caregivers repatriated from conflict-torn Israel. 8 Filipino caregivers returned to the country safely from Israel on Thursday, July 3rd, as part of the government's ongoing voluntary repatriation program in the conflict-torn nation. The caregivers arrived at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport Terminal 1 aboard Philippine Airlines Flight PR0737. They were welcomed by Department of Migrant Workers Officer in Charge and Undersecretary Dominique Rubia Tutay, Assistant Secretary Maria Regina Angela G. Galayas, NCR Director Falcone Miller, and personnel from the Department of Social Welfare and Development, Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, DMW, and the Manila International Airport Authority medical team. The repatriated workers will receive comprehensive reintegration support from the Department of Migrant Workers, Overseas Workers Welfare Administration, and Department of Social Welfare and Development to ensure a smooth transition back to life in the Philippines. This includes continued assistance and access to livelihood, health, and welfare programs. Gibo questions China's sincerity in advocating for nuclear-free Southeast Asia. Department of National Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr. expressed doubts on China's intent to lead the signing of a treaty that establishes a nuclear weapon-free Southeast Asia. Teodoro said that China should show its sincerity first by denuclearizing its country and be subjected to inspections by the United Nations International Atomic Energy Agency, which serves as the global focal point for nuclear cooperation. Teodoro stated that it's just for show if they have no good faith to demonstrate, because right now there is a huge deficit of trust and credibility on their part. There is a significant lack of trust in them, not only from Filipinos, but also from the entire world, including their own people whom they are suppressing. The defense chief has continued to issue fiery statements against China amid its aggressive actions in the West Philippine Sea. Tropical depression Bising slightly intensifies and may become a storm, PAGASA reported. Tropical depression Bising has slightly intensified as it moves slowly northwestward over the sea west of extreme northern Luzon on Friday, July 4th, based on the latest bulletin from the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration. As of 11 a.m. on Friday, the center of Bising was located 220 kilometers northwest of Laoag City, Ilocos Norte. It is moving west-southwestward at 15 kilometers per hour, with maximum sustained winds of 55 kilometers per hour and gusts reaching up to 70 kilometers per hour. PAGASA said Bising will continue its slow movement and is likely to exit the Philippine area of responsibility by Friday afternoon. However, a possible re-entry by early Sunday, July 6th remains, depending on the cyclone's interaction with surrounding weather systems. Forecast models also suggest that Bising could intensify into a tropical storm by Saturday as it traverses the open sea south of Taiwan. Showbiz media icon Lolit Solis passes away at age 78. Lolit Solis, a showbiz icon who led a colorful career as an entertainment columnist and talent manager of high-profile celebrities, has passed away. She was 78. Her demise was announced by her eldest daughter, Sneezy, who flew in from the US on Friday. In one of her final posts on Instagram, Lolit shared that she was hospitalized at Far Eastern University Hospital due to a kidney infection. She had also been undergoing dialysis treatment for quite some time. Lolit mentioned in one of her posts that she felt weak and sick. However, she accepted her condition and stated that she might pass away soon. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph